Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 2, and today we'll be taking a look at another prehistoric creature, the Plesiosaurus. Let me drop you some facts before I move on to 5 things that you may or may not probably know about the Plesiosaurus. An average Plesiosaurus weighs around 450 kilograms and it can grow up to 9.5 meters long, but it's only 100 centimeters tall. Its neck length can be from 3.5 meters to 7 meters long. Now, comparing its neck length to its overall length, this tells us that the Plesiosaurus has a relatively long neck. Number 1. They flew. Well, not exactly. Since the discovery of Plesiosaurus several decades ago, nobody could figure out just how these creatures actually move their big bodies through water. But with the advancements of technology, we finally get to know just how these creatures move underwater. So scientists fed data into the program to mimic the likeliest swimming style of the Plesiosaurus, and found out that the ancient giants flew through the water like penguins. The study also found out that the hind flippers were close to being useless and contributed nothing to the animal's speed, motion, or whatsoever. Instead, these creatures utilize and flap their front flippers to sort of fly under the water. So technically, the Plesiosaurus can fly, just not how we imagine it to be. Number 2. The Plesiosaurus wasn't a dinosaur. That's right, you heard me right. As weird as it seems, people often get confused and assume that all extinct reptile is a dinosaur. Well, the answer is no. The Plesiosaurus was classified as marine reptiles and lived in the same era as these dinosaurs. If I had to elaborate more about this, I'll probably have to use many scientific words and explanation, which might be a tad bit boring and energy draining to viewers and myself probably, so let's just move on. Number 3. The Plesiosaurus did not breathe underwater. The Plesiosaurus wasn't gifted with gills unlike fish, and so they had to regularly raise their heads to the surface to breathe in air. Number 4. The Plesiosaurus' neck wasn't flexible. Since these creatures had to fly underwater, assuming at a relatively high speed, it made sense why these creatures couldn't afford to have a flexible neck as flexible as a snake while having a large body. To make things simpler, a steady neck would be more hydrodynamic than a bent neck, and so the Plesiosaurus could only bend its neck when moving at slow speed or floating. Last but not least, number 5. The Plesiosaurus didn't lay eggs. Scientists suggest that these large creatures that once ruled the ocean actually gave birth to young lives rather than laying eggs. Just like the whale, except that it's not a whale and it's not related to any whale. Anyways, scientists first discovered this when they examined a 78 million years old pregnant Plesiosaurus fossil. Alright guys, that's all we have for today. 5 things that you may or may not probably know about the historic creature, the Plesiosaurus. I hope you like this one. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you in the next video.